We are officially Mercury direct today. This is big news, but we're also still in that post-retrograde shadow or retro shade, that 2 weeks after Mercury retrograde until May 13th. And this is huge for twin flames as well too, because sometimes Mercury retrograde loves to dig up deeper issues, whether that is shadows, conflict, arguments, things that may have come up for you, specifically this Mercury retrograde, and things get back on track energetically. But of course, it's going to be a little bit slow moving forward as well too, but things are going to begin to move forward as well too, but we're still feeling that Mercury retrograde haze as we're kind of pulling out of it too. Now, this is huge though, because obviously twin flames communicate on a higher level. So expect a lot of telepathic communication, direct downloads, messages, and dreams regarding your twin flame and even your twin flame situation right now as well too. And then we're just going to kind of dive into this. And I was telling someone, remember that you are creating every second of your reality, even your twin flame experience. And I said that to someone this morning and they acted shocked. This is oftentimes on a subconscious level as well too. This is why you need to do the energy healing, because a lot of times we hold deep blocks within our systems and deeper program that might be affecting us in our how we're manifesting, what we're experiencing, and even in our love life, and especially within our twin flame situation, as twin flame is the deepest work that we're going to do out as well too. And so twin flame isn't just surface level, it's going deeper into those shadows or into the subconscious level as well too. And when you alchemize those deeper layers and turn them into light, this is how you rise up within the light and how you truly heal as well too. So we have a lot kind of going on for twin flames, but we're going to go ahead and do a reading starting with the divine feminine. Okay, so Mercury retrograde has shown you guys some deeper patterns, especially when it comes to your twin flame. You're probably noticing things they're doing, their patterns. It just kind of depends. Now, this is a general reading, so take what resonates for you. I always say do those phone calls with me though, because it's going to be much different for your situation. This is a collective reading, so it's kind of what's going on, just a general read too. So if you do need it, make sure you're booking one-on-one sessions on my website. That'll help you a ton. I have a twin flame reading option on there. I do tons of twin flame healings. You're going to want to heal, or not much will shift with your situation. Someone also just told me, they did a separation, the person came back and left again. That's because you haven't resolved the underlying issues, so they'll just continue to happen, whether with that person or even someone else. Very important that you're healing yourself then during this time. So I do tons of energy healings, clearings, and activation work. Oftentimes twin flames don't hold the, we'll say, right templates, that you guys are on these 3D templates, and twin flame is a 5D union. And you're needing to activate your energy and upgrade your templates, especially your relationship templates, whether you're needing to clear away your templates for relationships or even activate them too. So I always say do more activation work. It will help you a ton with your love life and your twin flame situation. I also do twin flame coaching, which is going to help you whether you're just looking for more healing, you want to really heal your attachment style, or even healing separation issues as well too. Twin flames are going to have to go into these spaces of separation. This is what sets aside this relationship from any other as well too. You're needing to dive deep into those areas to heal certain things, and you're needing to heal certain things on your own as well too. And this is why you're pulled back or pulled apart. But remembering, two twin flames paths are always intertwined. You're always going to connect at certain points. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a reading starting with the divine feminine. If you need me, do book me on my website. And we're going to do divine feminine collective first. If you're the divine masculine watching, direct messages from your feminine. I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? So we're going to talk a little bit about different situations. And I know because it's just a general read, but oftentimes you might have ran into a twin flame runner dynamic to cause the separation. Generally, this is what kicks off separation. Someone does it. It could be both at times, right? At a certain point. So the runner usually deals with things differently. Usually the chaser is more, I don't want to say sitting around and more in their own process. The runner will try to go back to their own life. You'll find them busy. They might even be spending a lot of time with friends, going out dating, trying to replace the flame. I know, right? Thinking they can go back to their old matrix life, acting like it didn't happen very, very fast. Oftentimes they're hanging out with other love interests because this is like, have you moved on? And this is them trying to block off the connection. The runner is an ego. You've triggered their ego. And this has to happen as well too, because they can't stay in the ego. And a lot of people won't like this. You're having to move through a certain process. So this is kind of a message about whether this person is the runner, they are avoiding the connection. And I posted something like, I think the biggest lie is runner denying their feelings for twin flame, because it's always the runner that sensed the connection first. Yes, they knew the connection before the chaser in the beginning. I know, right? And probably even initiated the connection because they've gotten that guidance. And it's kind of funny because the roles will switch as well too. So this person knew the connection, but at the point while they're playing the role, because it is a role of runner, they're really playing out a pre-scripted narrative so that you, the chaser, can heal and to focus on yourself and your own wounds that it's triggering as well too. You're both dealing with the same underlying wounds. The runner is running from their inner child issues, their fear of abandonment and issues like that, right? Their own unlovable aspects. And then the chaser is being triggered in that same way while they're going through that abandonment or whatever it is, or separation as well too, and needing to heal these underlying wounds as well too. When you do, it will heal both of you as well too. So we have this kind of dynamic. Know that this is the illusion. They cannot move on. Like, they think about you just as much. They miss you just as much. There's signs everywhere to show that too. You're feeling it all of the time. They can't get you off their mind. When they do try to replace you, they find that they can't and something is missing. Just kind of depends. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. Some of you may be dealing with heavy separation spaces or wounds, and I always say shift out of it. This is why you guys should come find me and do some sessions with me, do some healings with me, so I can help you shift out of it as well too. And I was having an amazing conversation with someone yesterday, because usually what happens is you guys have like the perfect relationship to start, and then you're going to face the twin flames test, obstacles, and even separation. And oftentimes this is something past your control. It's being orchestrated by the universe so that you can move through certain processes or steps as well too, right? It's not like anything you're doing. Usually it's past your control, and it could be bigger things. Some people are divided by life's obstacles, challenges, other partners, karmic people that come in. It could be distance. Some twin flames are from other countries or other spaces. All sorts of things can be orchestrated around this connection, but you have to trust in the divine process of it. But this is going to teach you, if you can master it and flow through these spaces and come into union as well too. And it's going to teach you a ton about yourself. For anyone that's in a separation, it's getting very, very hard for you, right? It's always hard for you as well too. No, both twin flames are feeling that space. I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. And so this could be divine feminine thinking about their masculine all of the time as well too. And this is where you connect on the spiritual level. You think you're connecting through the mind, but through the mind, you're connecting to the spiritual level. You might be thinking about them a lot. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. So in the beginning, you come together and you activate these bigger shared templates, and it doesn't matter if that didn't work out. Whenever you come together, there's such potential to create, because we're in a quantum universe with quantum possibilities as well too. You might be fixated on what you thought was going to happen, how you thought things were going to go, or how you thought things should have been as well too. You're needing to release these attachments. Sometimes you're needing to release actual attachments within your energy field, or attachments to your twin flame, expectations around the connection. I was kind of joking about someone yesterday saying, don't even bother planning it out. I can name like 10 times where they had planned things and it didn't work out, right? So this is something you can't plan out as well too, but you want to also have tentative plans as well too. So things may go differently than you expected within these type of connections as well too. This is because they're not here to bring you back into the matrix like the karmics. Are here to help you so that you can stand on your own feet and unplug yourself from the matrix. I've awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us, and this is like transcending time and space, and this is what you find as well too, through these connections that you're connecting on a higher level, that your person is going to send you music. They're going to communicate with you through downloads, visions, insights, direct messages, picking up on what's going on their side, what they're processing, shared emotion, shared energy connection too. So this is a very strong spiritual connection as well too, that you're always picking up on them. And this is what it teaches you in separation as well too, as you learn how to connect on the higher level, because you guys already probably came together and merged together on a spiritual and a soul level. So you're very much feeling each other a lot too, or picking up on a lot about the other. Okay, so we have this runner dynamic that we've been talking about too. This is escape from emotions and confusion and on the run. This person wasn't running from you. You triggered their energy. And we talked about how you need to too, because the triggers are so that you can move out of the blocks and stagnancy. So I know we like to sit as we are, right? But you have a lot of deep energy blocks. Your twin flame comes along and they will trigger certain things energetically. So if there is a runner dynamic, know that this person is very triggered if they're not communicating with you. No contact, I say silent treatment, right? They're very in their ego, they're very triggered, and they're needing to work on themselves and their own healing right now as well too. And sometimes this can be part of the process as well too, energetically. They were never running from you. They're running from their own emotions and emotional overwhelm as well too. This person may be really bad at regulating their emotions or unbalanced emotionally currently still, if there's some separation like this. All right, so there's this energy of loss, and this is your masculine coming through too. So this is loss of self and identity and needing to find yourself again as well too. Some of you guys are needing to, I say, heal yourself more fully, come together on your own. Twin flames are not going to come together in that codependent dynamic as well too, that may have triggered things pushing you apart. You're going to need to be very, very secure and stable on your own before you come into these higher frequency energies as well too. Your masculine, if you're not around them, is feeling that loss. They're feeling the loss of you and your energy. They're missing your energy. Divine Feminine being guided to work on your crown chakra and work on your own ego issues. Surrender, detach, trust, free will, have faith in the situation as well too. So you're being guided to let go of this situation, to detach from it as well too, knowing this is how things are triggered on your masculine side as well too. When you can just let go of this connection, they're going to feel it and they're going to go through a different process. So we have runner chaser. Now this usually is feminine to masculine. However, it can take different sides and aspects, right? Just kind of depends. So usually the runner is more heavily in the masculine energy, okay? Now, sometimes I've seen, yes, women that do the runner role, right? And things like that. They might be too strongly in their masculine energy if they are as well too overly independent and some of these things as well too. Maybe even that masculine avoidant issue or have masculine father wound or issues. Just kind of depends. So we have this energy though of it. And so sometimes this person, when they're running away of it, it's like, they don't care at first. They've triggered the separation. So someone has triggered the separation. Generally, it's the runner and the masculine, but it can be either. Someone's triggered the separation. They don't process it right away as the avoidant. They act like they don't care. They move on. They're with other people. They're dating. They're having fun. And they're showing all of this. But it's an illusion as well, too. Usually, the chaser goes into an overwhelming emotional overwhelm. You guys go through the big purge first, okay? And it's like everything comes out, like all the emotions. It's a cleansing that happens. This is your energy responding as well too. So you're in this emotional storm, upheaval, and you go through this process first. When you finally let go, right? When you let go of this situation, this person, they on their side begin the same energetic process. This is where they feel the disconnect. They feel that you've shifted your focus away from them. So you need to first off shift your focus away from them if in separation, because otherwise you won't get back into union. So when you're always obsessing, sitting around, focusing on them, you're feeding them your energy all day, and they don't have to do the work because they're just tapping in that way as well too. So when you begin to not focus on your twin flame so much, really heal yourself, focus on your creative projects, your mission, really focus on your own life, they feel that disconnect. And this is where they go into that purge and realize what is going on, and then they need to circle back. Remember, the runner always becomes the chaser as well too, but unless you guys have resolved and healed the underlying issues such as runners, avoidant attachment style, chasers, codependency, things like that, then not much will shift and change as well too. So sometimes it's needing to heal the underlying dynamics that have caused some of the issues to start as well too. So we have that happening. Divine Masculine is in that energy of feeling that loss at this point in time. Divine Feminine being guided to really focus on your energy. Okay, so this is meant to be a romantic connection. I love it because it's got the pyramids on there. And this is my bucket list to go back over there, right? As well too, to that side of the world. Okay, so this is like opening yourself up to romance. This is like, until you're both in, the connection will never work. Your masculine has to pursue you, buy you flowers, you show up at your door with that boombox, right? Like they need to be very, very active in their masculine energy. And when the masculine knows they want someone, trust me, they have no problem flirting, coming on strong, coming to your inbox, calling you a million times, messaging you a million times, right? But until they get into and shift into that masculine energy, usually they might even be running because you're too much in it as well too. Shifting back into your feminine energy so that your masculine can come back into their masculine energy. Okay, time to appreciate things. This is like gratitude. Your twin flame appreciates you. See the blessings and practice appreciation. So this is about mindset where you can stay in the same situation and be happier. I know, right? Like a lot of people are, trying to change the external all the time. This is about that inner job of happiness. Being grateful for the small things that you're doing. I know, right? Because I notice I do these day-to-day things every day that make up the core of my day. Being more grateful while you're washing your dishes, right? Doing your laundry, making your bed. Weaving gratitude into your daily practices. I brought some different cards today. All right, Triumph. You're going to be very successful in anything that you're trying to manifest right now. This is about clearing the blocks and going after what you want as well, too. Forgiveness. You're needing to forgive your twin flame. And if you don't know why, I'm sure there's a list. I tell people to do that. You may want to write a forgiveness letter to your twin flame, list it out, write it out, journal it out, work with a good spiritual mentor that can help you through this process. If you're stuck on all the same old stories, they're just going to continue to play out as well too. Very important that you're letting go and forgiving your twin flame. Anything that negative that has come into the dynamic may have been karmically inclined or karma either of the twin flames was holding as well too. They might be playing out the same stories, the same dramas, right? And things like that. Needing to let go and forgive your twin flame. This will clear any karma between the both of you. This is a connection that needs to transcend karma. So when you're karmically bound to this person or have karmic cords, it's never going to work out. So it's very important that you're releasing any karmic cords between both of you. Heart chakra work, opening up to unconditional love, but more importantly, forgiveness. All right, you guys have a strong sexual chemistry, of a really strong chemistry, but it's so much more than that. It's literally gravitational pull of the universe. And this is why twin flames really can't stay apart from each other. It depends on the work that needs to be done. Yes, it can take, there's no time stamp to say. Yes, it can take a lot of time. I know twin flames that have done very long separations, some very short. It depends on the amount of inner work that you're doing as well too, but you will be drawn together. This is your destined partner. It will never work out with anyone else. This is what's so important. So don't get so hung up on other outside interference and things like that. If this is your situation, knowing that it'll never work out with anyone else, all of the billions of people on the planet, other than with your twin flame on a universal level. Okay, so this is conquest. Your twin flame might have seen you as a trophy, someone to, I hate this, someone to go after. Like you see this with avoidance. They come on really, really strong in the beginning, right? But then when they have you, they get really bored. Oh my God. I know. And this might have affected your union as well too, where when they were pursuing you, they were really, really hot and then dropped off to cold later, where they might have come on very clingy at first and gone distant. It just kind of depends as well too, but they still see you that way as well too. There's a lot of empathy in this connection. You are a very strong empath. You are also a healer in your energy too. So this is affecting your dynamic as well too. This means there's extra, while there's a lot of twin flame mirroring that happens in your connection, there's extra mirroring that happens with both of you. This is meant to be the most blissful, amazing union ever as well too, despite where you're at now. Okay, so we have Okay, we have the grass is greener on the other side. I'm like, well, the grass is greener wherever you are. We're doing a reading for the Divine Feminine. You are the main character, Princess Energy as well too. So you're probably figuring that out, that actually energy goes where you're putting your focus. Don't think your twin flame is having a better time on their side. Like if in separation, like sometimes you're like, oh my God, my twin flame's happy. They could be with someone else. They're living life. They've replaced me. They forgot about me. Never. Sometimes they're able to put that front up, but not within. There has been some type of heartbreak that has happened. There's been hurt, betrayal, grief, and disappointment. Sometimes when you're in separation, you're going through the stages of grief. And sometimes this can be literal heartbreak and feeling upset. Sometimes anger can be a stage of that. And being upset with your twin flame, you will purge out many different layers if you go into separation. You're being guided to work on your own anxiety as well too. This person may have triggered underlying anxious attachment, or you might be feeling anxiety around the situation as well too. This is stress, depression, not being able to sleep at night, symptoms like that. Make sure you're working on that. Sometimes this is from inner child issues. So when you heal your inner child, that will go away energetically. All right, so you're going to get some type of communication from this person, a phone call, direct message. Okay, so we're in Mercury retrograde, which slows down communication. If there's been no communication, no contact, your twin flame will pull out of it or shift out of it when they're ready. There's nothing that you can do externally to move this along faster. What you can do is do that healing work, and it will shift things externally faster. Some of you guys might be waiting for that. This is happening in divine timing as well too. You might feel like you're waiting on this person. All right, you're in between realities right now. I said our job is to ascend into the 5D, another dimension right here within the planet as well too. You're being guided to come out of the 3D. Twin flame union happens in the 5D, in 5D frequencies. It will not be sustained on a 3D level. The more you're immersed in the matrix, the more this relationship can't sustain itself. So you're being guided to do that inner work to raise your frequency. We have Page of Cups, and this person, if you haven't heard from them, they know that they owe you an apology. They're going to come in with a text message or a phone call as well too. So this is some type of communication once again. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. This is representing your masculine mindset. You know, they want to resolve this. They want to overcome some type of challenge or conflict with you. You might not have been seeing eye to eye. You might have had different views on things. Something may have happened. There could have been an argument or something like that. We have the Karmic Justice card. And this is things coming out. Mercury retrograde also reveals a lot. You would have got a lot of insights and clarity on your situation. Karma maybe have forced you apart if you're in a separation, and this could be indicating obstacles, situations. It could be family, friends, other people, just kind of depends. So this is like resolving some type of karmic block between the both of you. This is Eight of Swords. There's things clouding your mind right now, Divine Feminine. This is the Divine Feminine. This is letting go of negative thoughts, letting go of fear and anxiety. If you're in a state of fear, you're creating that within your twin flame union. So you're being guided to clear the mental blocks as well too, knowing that they affect your union and they can create deep subconscious blocks. Sometimes we're not able to tune into the subconscious and see everything. This is where energy healing comes in to help. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands. This is things moving slow. This is delayed news, bad news. Like your masculine might feel that they have failed their goals or what they should be doing on their side. Because this is your masculine coming through too. So this is like, they might have had certain goals with things and things aren't going as fast as they would like on their end for things they're trying to accomplish in their life. Okay, we're going to do a reading for the masculine now. So Mercury retrograde, things are getting ready to move. This will open up communication. Mercury retrograde causes major communication blocks, misunderstandings. It's a rough time for twin flames. You guys will start to feel better as we're shifting out of it. But remember, we're still in that retro shade period. We're going to do a little bit, jumped out at me. We're going to do a little bit of reading for the masculine now. Okay, so messages for the masculine collective. What's going on for the masculine, Divine Feminine? If you're watching, direct messages from your masculine. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. And this isn't for everyone, but some of your masculines may be with other people. This is a huge thing as well too. where energy goes, that's where the person goes, right? As well too, that's where your focus goes. Some of them may have been entertaining karmic partners or be dealing with past karmic partners, hanging out with friends, family a little bit too much. It just kind of depends. We talked about karmic blocks a little bit as well too. You guys have different ways of seeing things and being. You might be very, very different as the feminine and the masculine from other places, from different families, from different backgrounds, different society upbringings, just kind of depends. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. They want you back, but them, if they've been the one to initiate the running, they feel horrible on their end, and it was probably an impulse move. Now, in abandoning you, they've triggered some type of inner child wound in themselves as well too, and seeing what they've put you through, but also put themselves through as well too, as a way to control or delay the union as well too. They feel really bad about this. So both sides have had a lot of inner child wounds triggered. This person that we're doing the reading for wants you back. They want to reconcile. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. And this is like the Fool, the new beginning, starting over energy as well too. So they've been thinking a lot about things. You were my home, and I feel like now I'm out in the cold. And this is huge too, as they left behind out in the cold as well too. And they might feel that as well too, that there's a lot of spaces where they're missing you and really, really missing your energy and what you had. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. And this could be an ego illusion mask that you've been stuck on. It might be affecting how you're seeing your masculine, divine feminine too. So, and once again, we have this ego card coming up. This is the mask. They may have presented themselves differently. These defenses, the heart walls go up. They act cold. They shut you out. They acted like they didn't care and things like that. So this is them shifting out of that ego state right now and healing that. You're being guided to see things on a higher level as well too, and then to clear your own false beliefs, masculine, of how you're seeing things too. This has been affecting you. You have a lot of deep inner child family issues and family stress that's affecting how you see things as well too. This is huge. So you're being guided to heal any inner child wounds and issues and things like that, inner child blocks that are affecting your union, because we have the union card. This is meant to lead to union, marriage, the one, right? As well too, the universe is going to try to bring you together into a higher union. Maybe some of you guys are in union. It could be going to the next level of commitment. If you're in separation, shifting into those union energies. Your divine feminine is coming through, being guided to release, let go of things, fear, anxiety, and doubt. So divine masculine has a lot of fear, anxiety, worry, and doubt around this union and around their twin flame as well too. You're being guided to heal these things. All right, this person is upset with you. Could be your divine feminine is upset with you as well too. You may have triggered your divine feminine and a lot of negative energies or a lot of upset within the balance or within the feminine energies. Being guided to heal things with your divine feminine so that you can shift into a deeper harmony as well too. This might mean shifting energetically into your own alignment first, or, you know, reaching that state of union and alignment with your divine feminine. Your divine feminine has a lot of awareness. We're like, yes, she might embody that queen, that goddess energy, whether she's successful or just very confident in her energy as well too. So she has a higher awareness of you and the situation as well too. Calling in on divine protection for your union. Your union is divinely guided and divinely protected from outside forces as well too. You'll notice that those that try to interfere with your union, it doesn't work out, like, right, as well too, because your divine union is divinely protected. All right, tap in, because your divine feminine is coming to you in your dreams. We have the dreams card. You're probably dreaming about your divine feminine a lot, or they are about you as well too. Twin flames have a very strong psychic energy, so you guys meet in the dreams. This is confirmation that this is your twin flame. This is a past life soul contract. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's very important. All right, pay attention. And I love this friends, because it's women. You have a lot of female friends around you that may be skewing your union as well too. We'll say friends, love interest, people that want us to have sex with you, or people you've already had sex with, right? You need to clear up your friend circle as well too, if these are blocks to your union and have gotten in the way in some type of way. This is maybe you might be healing from past toxic relationships. You might have been hard to let this person in. You might have your own codependency issues. This might have caused misunderstandings or being overly offensive in your relationship as well too. There will be a reconcile. There will be a second chance, and it's always about divine timing, because that came through in the feminine's reading. So there will be a reunion and getting back together energy. And this is going to be something on the masculine side too, but we need to heal more ego wounds with the masculine. You might not have been honest with your feminine. You might have been lying to them. You might not have been completely truthful or completely open with them as well too. Things may have come out within this or come out into the light. Pay attention to your intuition right now. It's guiding you. This is like things that you're seeing, things you're being shown. There might be distance or separation in this connection. Your twin flame might live far away, or it could just be distance in the connection as well too. It just kind of depends with it or what's going on. Healing separation issues. So it can indicate if your twin flame is far away, you might be thinking about traveling to them or visiting them. We have the devil. You feel stuck in your current situation. You feel trapped and kind of tied into things. This is codependency and feeling powerless to your external situations in your life and how things are going as well too. You're needing to really cut the karmic cords of your life and to clear certain things. This is the King of Cups. You're used to being in control of things as well too. You're needing to get balanced in your emotions and your intuition and be more emotionally secure and be more mature. This is shifting into that awakened masculine empathic energy as well too. Both twin flames are meant to be empaths, but a lot of you guys took on a lot of negative childhood imprints and things like that you're working on healing. Okay, we have the Star. This is a divinely guided connection as well too. This is your future, your dreams, healing, and something faded. This is becoming more in tune with the universe, becoming more in balance with the universe, trusting your divine guidance, because this is a faded connection. If you're in separation, it's not over. You're just in a space of healing as well too. We have the Two of Wands. This is like, you want more from your life. This could indicate traveling, overseas traveling, you know, making plans and wanting to go somewhere with your life, whether you're going to see other places. This is a twin flame reading, so this could involve your twin flame if they live somewhere else, or you guys have made previous plans, or you're thinking about future plans. This is Queen of Pentacles. And this is like losing everything and losing your social status, right? And as well too. So, you know, it just kind of depends. And this could be, and I hate saying it, it's not for everyone, but some of you guys, if you were not loyal or you didn't do right by your divine feminine or cheated or didn't treat them right, not for everyone, but if the shoe fits, then this is affecting things for you socially as well too. It might be affecting how you're viewing yourself, your own beliefs, and your own self-esteem as well too, because Queen of Pentacles is meant to be abundance and good energy and flowing and, you know, masculine and feminine in that divine feminine, divine masculine, king and queen energy as well too. But this card is flipped, so you may have shut out your twin flame, you may be in a separation, and you may be cutting off your own, we'll say, abundance and things like that. All right, I'm going to go on that note, but have a beautiful day. If you need me, just go ahead and book a reading or healing sessions on my website. Have a beautiful day.